I'll give you two topics and you pick one of them. I want you to speak for a few minutes. Can you give me a meaning when you say you're talking to everybody in the family? Everybody contributes before you come to a decision.
I'm not getting any word
It
about.
is called consensus.
Sorry.
Consensus. CONSENSUS. What is consensus? Consensus.
How have you been, sir?
It's been, yeah, quite honestly, quite difficult times in the last few
Yeah.
days. When you hear about what's happening around the border, worrying. But everybody's mind is a little preoccupied. I
Okay.
think we cannot avoid the fact that you know something is happening around, and I think
Exactly.
people. I want you to speak now straight away. I have. I'll give you two topics, and you pick one of them. Can you see it in the chat box?
Yes.
Pick one of them.
Career. First one is career goals and attitude.
Yeah,
Okay. I have to pick only one. I would like to talk on attitude.
very good. Try.
Okay.
Think.
So
Think for 30 seconds if you want, and then speak. Yeah, start.
right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, yeah.
In my point of view, everyone has an attitude that can be negative and positive. Okay. So if I talk about myself, first of all, the attitude which I have experienced there, that the attitude which plays a significant role to put efforts into something. Like if I talk about while learning English, so the attitude played a great role in my learning journey till now. I first of all I try to know about it, that what is the attitude. Okay, so I have learned about it and explored about the topic on attitude, and I try to implement some good attitude in me, which can lead to a positive outcome. So I have tried to be a good uh, try to be a person who can think positively and can have a great attitude towards learning English. I think I have messed up it totally.
No, no, no. I'll lead you on a little bit with a couple of questions I need to ask so that you can talk a little further. Uh, there are people who have hard skills and soft skills. Okay, a hard skill is what you educated, you experience, which is on paper. In a biodata, you will put it down. I studied this much and I worked so much and so on. But there's a skill which is called soft skills, which attitude is one of them, which cannot be measured. Okay, I cannot say I have a degree in attitude. Hmm? Now, according to you, what is more important in today's world, hard skills or soft skills, or both?
So if I talk about both are important, but we should keep the priority, that is soft skill. Soft skill should be priority, I think, because until we are not having a good attitude, this is my point of view. If we don't have any good attitude, so how can we become fit by mentally towards something, right?
Mhm.
So yes, the soft
So
skill, I would say, that is important.
important. Okay. Now, the problem in soft skill is it very difficult to measure it. Hmm? If your manager, suppose you're working somewhere and your manager is appraising you, he normally appraises you on the hard skills, which is how much of business have you done, how much of revenue have you brought in, how profitable are we, uh, you know, those measurables, data, right? So it's very difficult for him to actually judge you on soft skills because it is very subjective. Subjective means it depends on the person, it depends on the environment, it depends on the situation. Okay, how you approach. If you're looking at three skills you have, Meenakshi, in soft skills, what are they?
So positive attitude, soft skill first of all,
Hmm?
and positive approach.
Hmm. Can
I'm
I?
not getting.
I can prompt you. Attitude, the attitude of approach and positive attitude is more or less the same. Now,
Uh,
how are you at problem solving?
Decision maker.
Are you decisive? Yeah. Are you good at conflict resolution? Which means, can you come between two people and solve their differences? I mean, as in terms of your approach, right? Are you good at that? Are
Mhm.
you good at what shall I say
Team leading.
in leading, leadership wise? Yeah. Are you a good team player? Do you work together with others? Uh, Even value systems like integrity, honesty, transparency. These are all soft skills which you can build on, right? I mean, and but it can't be measured. That's the only issue because it's just simply not able to measure all that. So among these things I told you, what would you pick as your strength or your positive uh, elements of your character?
So actually, I have never looked upon the upon leading any team
Hmm.
in my job.
Hmm.
I don't know about it. I don't have any experience about it. But whenever I have worked somewhere, I had worked somewhere, so I always thought about positive attitude only.
Hmm. Hmm. Hmm.
Yes.
No, but Meenakshi, you
So
don't have to lead a team to be a leader. You can be a leader at home also. When it comes to decisive steps or decision making, at home also you take decisions, right? Depending on what the situation
right.
is. That's
Hmm.
also leadership.
Okay.
Yeah. So are you a person who's decisive?
If I talk about myself, so first of all, I think about the thing. Is it right or wrong? Okay. So, and I explore about the thing and thought a lot about that, what will be the outcome. Then I share the thing. It should be like that and this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I come at the point at last after thinking a lot. So yeah, at that time I can say when I'm confident about something, that time I am a decision maker. I am a decisive person that time.
Fair enough. You weigh the options as what we, there's a phrase which says weighing the options. That means you look at the pros and the cons and come to a decision, right? You look at two sides of the coin, as they say. So weighing the
Mhm.
options is always something everyone does. Uh, you look at, if I do this, is this okay? Or if I do that, is it okay? How is it going to affect the family? How is it going to affect my future or whatever? So any decision you take, you have to weigh the multiple options in front of you.
Right.
So as long as you do that, you probably come to the right decision,
Yes.
or at least you've gone about it the right way. Let's let's put it that way. Because sometimes outcomes are not predictable, right?
Exactly.
Sometimes may not work out. Sometimes it does work out.
Exactly.
But that quality of decision making is important because it shows your confidence in making a decision.
Right. That's why I said that whenever I'm confident in something, so during that time I always say that this should be like that. Okay. And when we all are unable to predict what is going to
To
be
happen.
something
The
good,
outcome.
so we all share our thoughts together, and we come into one point. Although till that time we all are not predicting something good, but
Yeah.
we always come into one point.
Can you give me a meaning when you say you're talking to everybody in the family? Everybody contributes before you come to a decision. What is that effort? Uh, what is it called? If you're talking to everyone together and coming to a decision, what is it called?
Mm, one word.
One word, or it could be two words also. There are two words in my mind, but okay, you can tell what you think.
I'm not getting any
It is
about.
called consensus.
Sorry,
Consensus. What is consensus? Consensus is a discussion among 10 people before you come to a decision.
10
For
people
example,
means
five
more
people,
people.
no,
Okay.
5, 10, 6, whatever. Even it can be
Mm-hmm.
two people.
Mm-hmm.
But a consensus is not your own decision. It's a decision arrived at by speaking
Mm-hmm.
to a collective group of people. Okay. So collective wisdom, they call it.
Collective wisdom. Okay. How can we rephrase the sentence on it?
Yeah.
We consensus.
We have a consensus. Uh, we have a consensus about this problem and we have come to a final decision towards
Hmm.
it. We took a step towards it. Or
Mm-hmm.
in our collective wisdom, we have come to a conclusion that we must take this decision.
Mm-hmm.
That means there are more than one mind applying their thoughts, wisdom. Wisdom is your thoughts, okay,
Hmm.
into it, and you come to a agreeable solution or agreeable step, which is accepted by everybody
Hmm.
because you are in consensus.
Okay.
So, in a cabinet meeting in India, let's say the prime minister is meeting all the ministers, normally you come to a consensus so that tomorrow you have five brains looking at it rather than one. And five brains are always better than one, right? Or
Hmm.
he can listen to everybody and come to his own decision because he is the prime minister. I mean,
Hmm. Hmm.
the buck stops with him, you say, right? The final responsibility lies with him, not with the cabinet.
Cabinet.
Because if something goes wrong, they'll say the prime minister took the decision. Otherwise, you'll say it's a consensus decision taken by the cabinet. The cabinet can be 30 people, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's how it works, consensus. Okay, one word is integrity. Okay,
Okay.
these are in connection with what we're discussing actually. Harmony.
I have
And
heard integrity, not but not harmony.
what does integrity mean, according to you?
Integrity means it's called in Hindi Maryada, I think. But integrity, I can say boundary.
Um, no, integrity. Actually, integrity is very difficult to measure. Honesty, you can measure. You're honest or you're not honest. Is very clear. You don't do any stealing or you're honest in your opinion also.
Mm-hmm.
Very upfront. Integrity is something which is you do when people are not watching.
Exactly.
It is
Doing the
the right thing.
right thing, even people are not
Yeah,
seeing.
exactly. You don't have to advertise it. You don't have to show that you're a man of integrity.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
Okay.
you. That's how you are, right?
Okay.
Honesty you can show in many ways. Uh, in day-to-day life. What is harmony?
How many I don't know, sir.
Peace,
Peace.
stability.
Okay. How can we use in context?
Uh, yes, I like to keep the harmony in my house, which means I like to keep a very peaceful coexistence with my family. So my house is harmonious, you say. Harmonious is everything very smooth, no fighting, everything is explained, transparent,
Mm-hmm.
people talk to each other. Every house there is fighting to some extent, of course, it is there, but not
Okay.
serious, not serious. And so it's harmonious. What There's a word which is equilibrium in English. Equilibrium is both sides.
Equilibrium.
Equilibrium, both sides are the same. It's not like this.
Mm-hmm.
It's like this.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
harmony is similar. There's harmonious music.
Harmony means when in a family, in a same family, we give equal respect to each other. Is that?
Yes, that is a step towards harmony. The equal respect, equal understanding, equal voice, equal ear. Everything is steps towards harmony.
Okay.
Because if you don't respect and you don't give an equal ear and voice to everyone, there is no harmony.
Hmm.
It's only one person talking and the other person listening, right? So the harmony
Okay.
is the equilibrium. The equilibrium means what? Level playing field, we,
Okay.
we call it. So you and your husband are level playing. You and your, say, mother or father, whoever, Even children today, you're supposed to treat them as friends. So trying to keep it harmonious as possible, right? Harmony.